To touch on this very important thing, again, a lot of people don't understand the importance of surveys and research and data. But can you just briefly talk on the importance and how it helps, people make informed decisions? And also a word of caution to people who are dispelling it, right? People who are rejecting it, to understand that, dispelling it will be at their own risk, because this could be the realities at the time if they don't take it serious and use it as a guide and maybe correct what needs to be corrected, work on what needs to be worked on, something like that.
Yes, and that was one of the primary objectives, right? As Mar has mentioned, Gambia Participate, one of his missions is participatory elections, right? We need everybody, all the stakeholders, to come on board and have a dialogue, right? This is not a fight, this is a dialogue. But when you want people to come have a foster dialogue, right, you need data, right? Because data is not one person's opinion, right? It is something, if it's done right, it tells a story. And for everybody involved in the electoral process, you can have your own takeaways from the finding and build your strategy around it. For political strategies and people who wants to have their candidate elected, they can take this information and say, okay, maybe this is telling me something. I need to work more on this group of people, and I need to work less on this group of people. This group of people already have their confidence. I will build my strategy around that. For the public, they're not ignored, because a leader went to them and asked them about their opinion. It's not just the day of the election or the 2 weeks prior to the election, people tell them, go vote, go vote, go vote. But actually people came to them and asked them their opinion. What do you think before the 2026 election? And also for you, the media, right? Now when you bring a panel like this together, you have facts, you have data, you have a story to tell people, right? It's not just I went on the street, I hear this there and there, but you have a data-driven decision making. That's what data is important. So I will give you an example of like a researcher, right? So you can, like a medical researcher, you can put a drug together, right? To cure a certain disease, right? So now you are very confident that your drug will work. You have a very strong opinion. You do your research, you do the data collection, you do all the tests. The result telling you this drug is really not working. Right? What do you do? Is that encourage you to do more research, to be more involved, to try to make it work, to start the process over, or you just say, oh, I don't care about the test, I'm confident, I'm a very good medical researcher, this work, even if the data is saying it doesn't work.
And I'm going to use it.
Yeah, I'm going to use it. What is your decision? Right, that is up to the individual. Gambia Participate is not telling anybody, right, you should go and do that. But we are bringing data into this discussion. Let the people discuss and having data to back up whatever decision they're going to make in the future. So data is very important, right? A lot of people have trouble, right? How are you making these assumptions? I will just tell them these are not new techniques. They're being used for decades, I would say centuries. People know actually how in social sciences, if you are doing research in economics, sociology, the medical field, these are survey techniques that are proven over and over and over that they are accurate. Every single drug that we take as medication for our diseases now, they're being tested in similar way so that we have confidence in them that they will actually help us feel better, right? The social reports that are out, that tells you the prevalence of, let's say, violence among certain like part of the population. Those social experiments are conducted this way, right? the medical research, education, the numbers we get for economics, you can take the national budget, right? A lot of research have gone into these type of studies. We are at a point now where we need to understand, even if we don't understand how it is done, we need to trust that it works, right? You may be able to drive a car. Go anywhere you want, you will drive your car, no problem. But you don't know actually how a combustion engine works.
Right.
What are the components in it? What is this electrical cable doing? You don't need to know that. You just need to know the car works. It takes me from point A to point B. If we look at it that way and just take the results as it is, believe that it is the opinion of the people, and build our strategy, communication strategy, political strategy, whatever strategies around it, instead of just coming up front denying everything. I don't think that will serve the, yeah.
Thank you very much. So we're going to come back to both of you, Ma or Eva.